Voices is a nice feature that allows you to have 3 different sets of audio files for play value and timer announcements. To see where they are in your transmitter, touch the gear icon. Now touch General. Scroll down to Audio. Here you will see the 3 voices. Voice 1 is main and is set to US for United States English. Voice 2, I have this named Maneuvers. And Voice 3, which is unused at this time. Voice 2, Maneuvers, points to a folder on the SD card by the same name. I'll show you what that looks like and how to set up a new voice later. I may be wrong, but it is my understanding that the original reason for having multiple voices is so that you could have different sounding audio for different situations. Normal sounding for standard messages and switch settings, more urgent sounding for warning messages and values, and a stronger level of urgency for critical alarms and values. As you can see, I've sort of repurposed the feature to help me keep my flight maneuvers files separated from all of the others. Voice 1 has been left pretty much stock and is what I use when picking audio files for flight modes names, when gear or flap switch is flipped, model names, things like that. Standard sounding for values that need announcing. You can see where these are used by going to Special Functions. Long press the return key to go to the main page. From here, touch the jet airplane icon. Now swipe left. Special Functions is on the top right. Touch it and you will see a list of functions. In this case, all of mine use audio files from one of the 3 voices. Now let's add some audio files for Voice 3 and set it up for use. Turn the transmitter off and then restart in boot mode by holding down the Enter button and pressing the On-Off button. Connect a USB cable to the jack on top and the other end to your PC. 2 folders will pop up on the PC. On my computer, one is called USB drive. We don't need to mess with this one. The other is Tandem X20. This is the one we need to work with, so select it. We'll be working in the audio folder, so double-click on it. This contains all of the different language folders. My language is English, so I'll double-click on the EN folder. Here you will see folders for British English, US English, and in my case, Maneuvers. Look familiar? Yep, Maneuvers is where all of my custom Maneuvers files are stored. But we're here to add a new folder for Voice 3, and it's done the same as adding a folder anywhere else. Right-click somewhere and choose New, and then Folder. I'm going to call this one iMac. Now double-click on the iMac folder and add the WAV files. I have these ready in a different folder, so we'll select them all, copy, and paste. Simple as that. Now if this was a folder containing warning messages or such, you would need to include a system folder containing all of the system WAV files. However, we don't need those here, so we'll skip that. It's time to close bootloader mode and get back into Ethos. I like to eject the drives first to make sure everything has been closed down. Right-click on each of the X20 files on your computer and select Eject. Now unhook the USB cable and turn the transmitter off and then back on. Finally, we need to go back into General Settings and select iMac for the 3rd voice. From the main menu, touch the gear icon and then General. Scroll down to Audio. If it isn't expanded, touch the right arrow thingy. Now touch the down arrow on Voice 3 and a box will pop up showing the voices options. Select iMac. To use audio from this voice, we need to go back to Special Functions. Long press on Return to see the main menu. From here, touch the jet airplane icon. What is that icon called anyway? I keep saying, jet airplane icon, but it's gotta have a freaking name. Somebody help me out here, tell me the name of that icon. Anyway, touch the jet airplane icon and then swipe left. Touch Special Functions at the top right and add a new function. Select Action, Play Audio. Touch at the right of Voice and you will see that iMac is listed along with all of the others. Touch it and the audio files from the iMac folder will be available for use in this function. I have all of my iMac maneuvers separated into their individual parts, so this is what they look like. Hopefully, this video will help you understand voices a little better. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment.